Must I start?
Okay, so so you said you've been working on the S changes, on not fumbling
Yes.
as much as you did before, and then you had a question about the haunches in.
Yeah. So my question about the haunches in is we've got the pushing forward under control just with body language. Like I can ask her to shift her weight back in the haunches in so that she's not pushing through my hand. And my rule to myself in that is make sure my hand is doing nothing. It's just there.
Okay.
I'm not using my hand against her nose.
Okay.
And that's my rule. Like if I feel I'm starting to use my hand, then I need to go to the shoulder, to the chest, and say, there, off me. Not
back up off your energy.
I don't want to use my hand, like we were talking about.
Yes.
Okay,
so you've been practicing backing her up off your energy, off your bubble.
Yeah, just in the standstill. Like me in front of her, can you back off when I say to you, can you lift your energy back?
Okay.
And then she's responding to that, and then it's translating into that in the haunches.
Okay, so when she's starting to push in the haunches in, you can use your energetic cue, and
I still have to follow up a little bit sometimes with the whip A, just against the chest, but it's not like overly loud. It's just like hey, you're not listening to my energy. I'm asking you to shift back and stop barreling onto my hand.
Okay.
So that's where we're at with that. And then my question to you about the haunches in is I'm not sure how much haunches in am I looking for. So is it haunches in like just a little bit, like that inside hip is just coming forward a little bit, or am I looking for like
a lot of haunches
like
in?
A lot, like that hip's really almost coming round to her side, and then the outside leg is coming really under, almost like a lateral movement. I don't know what.
Well, it is a lateral movement.
Yeah, but
how much of a lateral movement? Yeah, that's a good question, because you want both legs still stepping forward and under the center of mass, under her stomach.
Okay.
You don't want the inside hind leg stepping out where it's not supporting anything. You want it still stepping forward. The outside hind leg is really stepping forward and under, but the inside hind leg is still stepping forward and towards the center, and not actually under, but towards the center of mass, because
it's not stepping forward and out. It's not stepping. So if this is her hips, we're not asking her to step forward and out.
Yes.
I'm asking her to step forward here.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
So it's more subtle.
It's more, well,
because I was clicking and rewarding when she was not barreling through my hands. So she was soft in her neck and she was carrying herself. And then, so she's carrying herself, she's not barreling, and she's doing just sort of that. I was rewarding for.
Yeah, that's good.
I was like, you've got the shape, you're bringing this hip in, inside hip in.
Yes.
And you soft and sort of holding yourself here.
Yes.
You're not doing that.
Yeah. No, that's.
And then it occurred to me, I was like, maybe I'm rewarding her for too little in the hip, but maybe that's something that will get more hip as we go. I don't know.
Well, we'll take a look, but yeah, I mean, every horse is different, so there's no rule, as in like. Because if you actually look at the tracks she's making on the ground, then the inside foreleg and the outside hind leg might be on the same track.
Yeah.
Then the outside front leg and the inside hind leg are on their own tracks.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a 3-track haunches in.
Okay.
That's sufficient for some horses. Some horses can do a 4-track haunches in, where the outside hind leg is stepping even further in than the inside the outside front leg.
Like Corday's almost a bit like that.
Yeah, sometimes she's on 4 tracks. Yeah. But there's no hard and fast rule about it. It's what benefits your horse. Most importantly is that you want to keep both hind legs forward, not out, because then they are not supporting anything, and it's not like a biomechanically beneficial movement. You want them stepping forward towards the center of mass, even in the lateral movement. That's like,
I just want you to, when we're doing it, I just want you, when I click an award, for you to say yes, that's sufficient.
Yes.
Or you're not actually asking her for enough.
Yes. Okay. So that's fine. We can have a look at the haunches in.
Okay.
And then what I wanted to do now, because just as I arrived, I saw you doing your Liberty prep.
Yes.
And she's definitely with you, but you're ready to start doing ST Liberty, definitely. Because
it'll So is ST Liberty LFS Liberty? Or what is
Yes,
it?
yes. It's bringing the ST quality into Liberty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That
Yeah.
would be super
Yeah,
exciting because
yeah.
my feedback from Anna,
Yes.
Anna
the-
Shaolao.
Yes.
Her feedback, she did a session with the herd yesterday, and her feedback specifically for Ellie is we're ready to move from where we are to something new.
Oh,
That
cool.
was part of the feedback.
Yes.
And I was like, I wonder what that, because I've also been feeling like we're doing a lot of the same thing,
Yes.
Ellie and I.
You
And
got
I'm like,
it.
we got it, and she's getting a bit bored.
Yeah.
Like the other day we were doing the LFS and the S changes, and after a while she was like just pouring the ground. Not because she was just like, okay, and that's the sense I got. Like, and now what? We do this all the time. What else do you want me to do? Like, what else can we do? You know, it was kind of like, yeah. She wasn't irritated, but she was frustrated that we're doing the same thing.
Yeah, no, you're not. She's not learning, and she's like you've had Liberty Prep for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's time.
Since your yard.
Yeah,
We started
no,
it there.
you got it.
We got that down. But it's so we still have fun with it.
Yes, yeah,
But
yeah.
we don't
yeah.
need to do it for a whole session. We can just do it for 5 minutes to
Yeah.
make sure we're on the same thing,
Yeah.
and then we could do something else.
Yeah. No, I think you're gonna enjoy it because you're gonna have her more curling around you and with you as
Okay.
opposed to straight
I'm
next to
excited.
you. Yeah, no,
So
it's
you're
gonna be very cool.
You're gonna show us how to do it.
Yeah. Just trying to think of the sequence of the session.
Okay.
We could. So there's different benefits to doing things in different ways. Like I sometimes like, depending on the horse, I like to. You can tell me what you think works for her. Sometimes it's it motivates and wakes horses up to start the session with learning something.
Okay.
Or if they're more horses that need confidence, it helps them to start the session with doing something that's already familiar, that you're optimizing, that you're making better, and then you end the session with learning something so that they take that away. For that you end like your high point of the session is when they've learned something new, and then you jackpot that in order to motivate them for learning.
Okay.
So, for example, with Corday, she gets motivated by learning, and so I start the session actually with teaching her something new because it switches her brain on and it gets her motivated. Whereas with another horse that, like for example with Gypsy, she lacks confidence. It rattles her to learn something new. So I start the session with very familiar exercises that she can relax into, that she can feel confident about, and then at the end of the session I do quite short learning experiences for her, so that we just do little things of learning and then we end the session, so it can easily push her over threshold.
Okay.
So my ideas for your exercises for this session would be to check your haunches in and check your question, and then to start the LFS at Liberty.
Yeah.
So we could do first the haunches in as a warm-up almost, and then start working on the LFS at Liberty in the main part of the session. Okay, cool. Let's go over to the fence then.
Was that enough?
I'm sorry, I was watching my camera. You're gonna have to do it again.
We can. We do this a lot again and again.
Okay, I'm trying to prevent it from catching the white horse because it will. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah, beautiful, lovely. Inside hip coming forward. Get that shoulder light. Yes. Yep, that's sufficient.
That's what I'm catching.
That's beautiful. That's totally sufficient. Yeah, and you can actually see it on the video. That she's on 3 tracks. You can see it right now. Quickly stand in front of her as she is. Can you see inside front leg, outside hind in line? Oops, not now.
I'm just trying to get it to not go forward when I haven't asked.
Okay. Okay. So as she starts to move, and when you capture, look, you don't have to see it in standstill, but if it happens, then, or you can also see it on the video, you'll see her. Listen to me now quickly before you go. Inside front leg, outside hind in line, as they are right now. Actually.
Okay, like okay.
You see? Diagonal pair in line. Okay, off you go. There, in line. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Little bit more.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. What you can do, you've got lovely alignment, nice light inside shoulder. What you can do now is just invite her, not tell her with your hand, but invite her, pole up. Just to use the head and neck as a lever to weight that outside hind leg a little bit. But you're definitely not wrenching her up. Not that you have a wrenching hand at all, but this is a mistake that many people, including myself, have. Yeah, it's a little bit of like, would you like to lift your pole? Would you like to have head up a bit? It's just that, because then you're gonna be getting, at the moment you've got the name of the movement, like you've got the essence as well, which is a light inside shoulder. But even more now, the benefit of this movement is to lighten the inside shoulder and weight the outside hind, to build strength in the outside hind leg specifically. Okay? And the only way you're going to build strength in the outside hind is to put weight on it. And the only way you're going to put weight on it is using the head and the neck as a lever to shift the center of mass back onto the outside hind leg. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. I can see that inside shoulder is lightening so beautifully. Okay. So a little bit. So what you can do is you can even. It's fine.
I haven't asked to go forward yet, and I want to stop that idea of barrel forward until I've said, okay, we're ready. Now can we come? I haven't asked her to. I've invited her forward.
Yes. Okay. What just a small nuance to be aware of is she's actually in a very motivated state, and you don't want to correct her for being motivated. So, no, just be aware that she's motivated and be ready to make her idea your idea a little bit quicker. So if she's really barreling, then correct her for sure. But if she's just like, I'm ready, then
It's definitely, I'm ready. Let's do what
yes,
you want to do.
you want that. That's motivation. Don't correct motivation. So if just stop talking to me, shut me out, prioritize her. If she's like, I'm ready, can we do this? You can be like, and we're going to do this. So it's your idea that just got sparked by her idea, but she feels like you guys are in sync and yes, exactly. Yeah. So it's not you telling her, especially when her idea is exactly what you want. Yeah. Okay, so off you go. And as you're going, keep that beautiful everything, just invite a little bit pole up. Alrighty. Yes. There you go. Keep the haunches in and a little bit pull up. There. Beautiful. Capture that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yes. So just to also... no, man. It's on...
Tell me when.
Okay. You can go. Yes. Haunches in. Haunches in. Haunches in. Pull up. Haunches in. Yes. Pull up. Yes, lovely. That's it.
Was that too hardy?
Not at all. Not at all. What you are a little too much to her inside, which to
I need to bring myself.
yes, because there's a smidge of overbending in the neck.
Okay.
Yeah, which is gonna.
Remembering is what you said last time, which is practice more, like try and be more engaged with your gratitude. Because I realized that was actually had slipped. I was getting a bit fixated on the movement, but I was forgetting to be grateful for the little things.
Yes.
Like all the tries that she's doing.
Yeah.
But we could get it better.
Yeah. Well, it's clearly you have been very grateful because she's very soft and willing. Yeah. No, well, she would be telling you otherwise if you had been put not too much expectation and not enough appreciation. So remember, you want to be sort of in line with her inside shoulder when you're doing haunches in. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I would just... oh, shame. She's like... okay, you're in line with her inside hind leg now. Get to her inside shoulder. Yes. Head, pull up.
But this is not feeling good.
It's not bad. It's just pull down. There.
Beautiful.
There
That
was a...
felt good.
yes.
But
Okay, so let's put the line on just so that you can practice holding it and not using it, because that is the first thing that you need to do, so that you can use it intentionally, not accidentally. So first practice not using it, and a good way to do that is to put it over your non-whip hand, just loop it over your arm, but with more of a loop to her. If you think you cannot use it, you can put it in your hand. Yeah, you can use it for grazing, it's fine. Your rope halter is a little high, it's very close to her cheekbones.
You mean it's too tight?
No, it's a bit high on her nose.
Yeah, but how do I change that? With making it looser?
So what I'd like you to do is, yes, just do Liberty prep on a circle to warm up.
Sorry, I didn't actually mean to do that.
No, it's fine. You just go work around the camera.
Do you want me to do a loop around the camera?
Whatever, you can work there as well, it's fine. Just in a circle there in front of the camera is fine.
Okay.
Sort of skipping Baba.
I'm going to make my circle bigger now.
That's fine. So careful there, you're using the line when you actually don't need it, because you've got all of this at Liberty. I would make your loop from your hand to her head a bit longer, the rein a bit longer, so that you don't use it for asking her to turn. Yeah, grazing is fine. There, you used it.
I know.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I see what you mean.
yeah.
Can I try this without the rain quickly?
Sure.
Please. And if it goes totally wrong, I'll rain it again.
Yeah. It's crazy, eh? Our hands. Yeah.
Hello. Thank you. Because now I feel this is how I would do Liberty with her. I use this hand to point where I want her to come.
Yes, okay, so
Not a
that
bad thing.
it's not a bad
So
thing.
I
It's
twist my shoulders to say this is how I trained her. Like if I do this, I want you to follow me. If I do that,
yes.
I want you to go this way.
Yes, yes,
Like that feels more natural because I'm gonna use this hand.
yes. No, it's fine. Okay, so let's stop and put the put the rein on. Okay, so there's in essentially there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, but if you're wanting to use Liberty for ST, okay, so you're using Liberty actually
Yeah.
so that Liberty can shine through your other work, so that you're not using your reins and your whip excessively. You are using your reins, and while your whip is to back up your cues, to be an aid to your cues, if you understand what I mean. So your cue is like with your body to say back up. If she doesn't respond to the cue, then you're going to use your whip as an aid to help her understand what you're saying with your body, right?
Yes.
But the real, I mean, it's fun to do Liberty, and it's nice for the horse's mental state and everything, and it really refines your communication. But really what you're wanting with Liberty is that your Liberty then will shine through your other work, so that your reins, for example, are just there for refinement, for you to say, and can you little bit more lengthen your top line? Can you little bit more pole up? That's what the reins are there for. But the rest of your aids are all energetic and body, which you create in Liberty. Okay. Now the thing is, when you are working in, for example, what you're going to be doing before riding is work in hand, where you have a rein here and a rein here. You do not want to be doing whatever that or whatever
I see.
You need her to resonate with your eyes and your stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Not using pointing and targeting with your hand.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what I want you to do now is we're gonna do your Liberty prep a little bit more without those cues and using your stomach,
Okay.
and a little bit more of a hind quarter yield feeling if she's not turning with you.
Okay.
As a prep to then the Liberty LFS. Okay. So yes, good job that you're organizing your stuff beforehand.
Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine. I would just keep your loops as they are. Put your whip in your inside hand. Or do you do Liberty prep with your whip in your outside hand? Okay, cool. And yes.
Okay, I'm doing the body.
Yes,
thing.
but it's fine. It's fine. Just watch that you don't crash. Yes. And now use your whip and even turn and look at her hindquarter, look over your whip at her hindquarter, like that. Yes.
That's super helpful.
Yes. Now she's like, oh, that's a hindquarter yield, I'm with you. And there, when she comes to you now, I would capture just to make it clear. Good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my golly.
So there's going, just to clarify that, this is the Liberty prep hindquarter yield, where you're going like, hey, did you notice my shoulders are going this way?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, come on, let's keep doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then later, when you're doing Liberty LFS, your whip is going to be here. You're going to be having her in your triangle. Here's stomach in the front and whip at the back. And when you want a hindquarter yield, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be like that.
Yes. Okay.
Cool. Like it is with groundwork. Okay. Yes. Just watch that the rope doesn't go anywhere near her feet. Yeah. That's it. Watch that you don't tense your shoulder in any kind of. If she's not following you, turn and do a hindquarter yield. Like even now, I would say like, hey, we're not grazing. Do it more. Go back towards her hindquarters and get her to come. There. Yes. There. And now stop and capture. Yeah. So that she's not like, when you turn and look over your shoulder and gesture towards her hind leg, she's like, yeah, I think I'll just graze.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay,
She must be a bit more like, hey, that means snap too. There's a fly. Okay.
Two, Eddie.
Yeah, relax
from
your
today.
inside shoulder. Yes.
Snap two.
Yeah. And now look over your outside shoulder and see if she'll stick with you. There, capture.
Beautiful.
Very nice. So I know you didn't see it because you were looking, but as soon as you did that, her head came right to you. She was like, I'm with it, I got it. Yeah.
Doing great.
Okay, off you go. And now she's with you, so you don't need it.
Okay.
Do a circle. If she leaves you, like here, there she comes, capture.
Beautiful, Lina. Rebalance? Yeah.
Nice job. Oh, Ellie Bailey.
Voila. Yeah, my dear.
What I want you to do now is imagine that you're in groundwork. So you turn and face her in the same way, and you ask her to move with you. And if she's a bit straight, I want you to, or maybe look straight in the neck and head, like looking away from you, or straight, not bending around you. I want you to a little twinkle on the inside hind leg or on the belly to say step under with that a bit more. As soon as she bends around you, catch her. Okay, so you're creating the bend with the whip on the inside hind or on
And
the
I'm
tummy.
walking with her.
Yes.
And I'm facing
Yes.
45-degree angle to her.
Yes. Yeah, like you're doing groundwork. Let's see how it goes. If you need me to demonstrate, I will.
When you say grounded, you mean like like this?
Groundwork is, sorry, just to clarify, groundwork is, have this on. Hold on a second. That is the groundwork. It's called a pillar, but it's like when you are working in groundwork, you flip this up.
Yes.
When you are doing work in hand, you have two reins, clip here, and you're next to her. When you are doing liberty, there's nothing on. When you're riding.
We do half liberty, half groundwork kind of thing.
No, you are doing liberty with a halter on.
Yes, but my
is-
body is groundworking where I'm standing.
Yes, because your body position is the same in liberty and groundwork.
Okay.
But the groundwork is clip on the cabin.
Okay. So I'm going to use my body to ask her to walk
Yes,
with me.
yeah, she's with you.
Am I walking like this?
Yes, and she's with you. I would capture somewhere here. Yeah, yeah.
Really?
The only
It's all very new to
Yes,
I
no.
need to get my head around how
yeah,
to do it.
you've got it. You can relax your leading hand so that it's really as if you're not. Imagine you don't have the rope. Yes, and you are creating this with your body and your whip. Right, she's with you. Go, make it your idea. Yes, yes. Relax your arms so it's not weirdly stiff. Both of them.
I don't know what I'm doing with myself.
Walk like, don't walk backwards, walk forward, like imagine you're in groundwork. Yes, 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 capture.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I love that outside leg is wrapping around.
Yes.
Because she's she's not banana. She's not banana.
No, she's not going over the outside shoulder.
And this outside leg is coming.
So now you can see that your groundwork has given back to your Liberty because she's already got it because of your groundwork.
Yeah, girly.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And it's also evidence that you have already been using your body language to create the groundwork shape because it's there without the cavison.
Yeah.
So you've already been using, your Liberty's already been shining through.
Okay, so should I try the other side?
No, keep going on this side a couple more times. Really feel like there's nothing in your hand so that but it's not weirdly stiffly down. Just be aware of that. Because there's like, it's almost like you're doing this with your shoulder. You're going like,
this is doing nothing.
Yes.
Can't you see how little it's
yeah,
doing?
it's like this. It must just be like super casual. Funny. Okay, let's see it. So stand between her head and neck. Yes, so that you've got her. Actually, what you're looking for her here is that her head will search towards your stomach. Okay. Yes. So you've got like a magnet in your stomach which controls her head. Okay. And the front of her, and your whip control. Yes, she's with you. Make sure you don't walk backwards. Walk forward on a bigger circle if necessary. Yes. Ask her to. Yeah, you're walking very sideways. Walk forward more. Your circle can be bigger. There. Better.
But now I'm facing this way.
It's fine. It's fine. That is actually how you do groundwork too. You don't face.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to be facing her.
Not completely. There's like your hips and your shoulders are slightly. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Ask her to come a bit more up next to you so she's not. Yes, use the whip and say, come next to me, my girlie. Watch the sideways stepping again. Use your whip if you need it. There. Yeah. Lower your leading hand. Use your whip. Say, come up next to me. There. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, I think I was getting that wrong. I thought I needed to be facing 45 degrees to her neck.
Well,
I thought you wanted me like this.
That's 90 degrees.
Whatever.
That's 90 degrees.
You know what I mean?
So it's very difficult to walk like this.
That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so show me.
Okay? Here. So I can turn and this. Oh, lovely girlie. Very nice.
Good girl.
Come and give her a treat and come see from this side where you can see. Okay? So you're actually going to use your stomach and your shoulders and your hips intentionally. Okay? So when you need more inside hind, you're going to turn and look at her inside hind. And that's going to put her under more and it's going to draw her this way. It's a half hind quarter yield feeling.
Okay.
And when you want more forward, you show her more forward. And when she's too straight, you're going to show her, hey, here and then forward again.
Okay.
So you're actually using...
So I can actually be free in that space.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Baba, move your butt. Okay. So here she's straight. I say hind quarter yield and she bends. Yes. Did you see?
Okay, I did.
Yeah. Use your whip. So you don't have to think about your whip. If she's too straight, give her a tap and capture.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, I think I've got it in my
You
head
can
now.
use your body. This is more like hind quarter yield. This is like let's go forward.
Yes.
And keep an eye on that inside hind. Keep watching her body. Monitor her. Is she straight? Is she bent? Is that hind leg stepping under?
Okay.
Fix it. I think. You want to try it on the other side?
Yeah.
Yes. Lovely. And when she searches towards your stomach here, I would capture. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh yes. Yeah, there you go. Nice out capture.
My hand, sorry.
No, don't worry. You're gonna make, that was very nice.
It's going to be my ongoing fight. It's blinking hands.
Yep. Join the human race.
Join the people who learned to ride in the 90s.
Please.
Wheels to go. Yeah.
There you go. Watch the shoulder.
Oh,
Yes.
watch.
No, it's fine. Just monitor it.
That's Baba.
Yeah, she's looking at Baba. Really ask for yeah. Oh, lovely girl. Watch, you're in front of her nose, but she's doing a great job. Out capture. Oh yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Lini. Oh my gosh.
That's it.
I want to end it on
That's
that
it.
for sure. I feel like that was amazing.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Oh my